Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to COD Emperor. Is COD Cold War historically accurate? Let's get into the video. Number 10, there was a Soviet spy at Los Alamos. In one of the Cold War's first cutscenes, the narrator informs the player that information from the Manhattan Project at Los Alamos was stolen by a Soviet spy. This is true, except there was more than one Soviet spy working on this top-secret project. The more famous of these spies was Klaus Fuchs. He was a theoretical physicist that provided the Soviet Union with allied nuclear secrets until he was caught and imprisoned in 1950. Number 9, the Perseus character possibly never existed. The Perseus character may have existed, but there are many historians who dispute his existence. Some scholars have speculated that Perseus was the fourth Soviet spy to have infiltrated the Los Alamos nuclear site. Oscar Sabor is suspected to possibly be Perseus, however Sabor's KGB codename was Godsend. If there was a Soviet spy named Perseus at Los Alamos, it's highly unlikely that he was a native Russian. So even if there was a Perseus, he was almost certainly nothing like the Perseus character in Cold War. Number 8, the CIA was active in East Berlin during the Cold War. A lot of players of the Cold War might think that there wasn't a subway line that connected East and West Berlin. Why would the Soviets build a wall through Berlin but allow a subway to cross the border? There actually was one line that connected 2 points of West Berlin by briefly crossing under the Berlin Wall. Number 7, anachronistic military equipment. During the mission set during the Vietnam War in 1968, you take control of an attack helicopter while destroying Viet Cong emplacements. You are attacked by a Soviet attack helicopter. This helicopter closely resembles a Mi-24 attack helicopter, also known as a flying tank. That didn't enter production until 1972. Number 6, historically accurate military equipment. While some military equipment is anachronistic in COD Cold War, a lot of items are historically accurate for the time. The firearms that are used are the most obvious example of this authenticity. Most Soviet soldiers were armed with an AK-47 in the game, and the MP5 is a commonly used weapon in urban settings by groups like the CIA and MI6. There were frag grenades and flashbang grenades in the 1980s as well. The RC car used to disable the cargo plane is also something that was technologically possible in 1981. Number 5, the US did not have nuclear weapons in Vietnam. The flashback mission early in the game has the objective of securing and extracting the nuclear bomb the Viet Cong stole from the US military. There are no records of the US military having nuclear weapons positioned in Vietnam. Why position your most devastating weapon when it can be stolen by the enemy, especially when it can be transported to the theater of war at any time from the homeland? Number 4, the CIA and MI6 do work together. The team of Black Ops agents you join in Call of Duty Cold War is comprised mostly of CIA agents. There is one agent in the crew, Helen Park, that's a loan from MI6, the British equivalent of the CIA. It can seem like fiction for these organizations to just loan each other operatives. Despite being clandestine, covert spy organizations, the CIA and MI6 have a long history of cooperation. Number 3, the timeline. The timeline of certain events doesn't line up with their real-life counterparts. The first one of these to be encountered by a player is the briefing given by Reagan and members of his cabinet to CIA agents. Reagan acts like he and the agents have a long working relationship. The problem is that Reagan was only sworn in 1 month before the events of the game. The television in the safe house is playing Reagan being sworn in during February, even though that actually happened in January. There's a VHS machine on the television, but it doesn't appear to be the source of the video. Number 2, there actually was a member of the CIA that was working for the KGB. Spoilers ahead, you eventually discover near the end of the campaign that they are a brainwashed KGB asset that has infiltrated the CIA. This could never happen in real life, right? Well, it did happen. In fact, it's happened more than once. Aldrich Ames was a CIA agent that was secretly working as a double agent for the KGB. He was exposed and convicted in 1994 to life in prison without the possibility of parole. Number 1, there was no Operation Greenlight. In COD Cold War, there is a covert operation called Operation Greenlight that had placed a neutron bomb under select European cities so they could be destroyed in the event the Soviet Union conquered Europe. It's probably not going to be a shock to most watchers, but this part of the story is pure fiction. There was no Operation Greenlight. The US didn't hide neutron bombs under the European cities. There is little evidence that plans were developed for the use of neutron bombs in the above scenario, but these would have been mobilized when needed and not hidden beneath the cities of our allies. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.